Hey guys, Atlantean Vampire here. So I unlisted all the videos because I was looking at my videos and I was like, how many of them are vampire related and how many of them are not? And then I was thinking about like the repercussions of some of it, and I'm like, some knowledge, like I'm an elitist. Some knowledge of the occult. I don't want to be the reason why children hurt themselves, and by children I mean full-grown adults, if that makes sense. And but also I have been having a reoccurring dream of getting a gun pointed in my face again over my videos, and I'm like, I'm not afraid of posting the political content. I'm more afraid of posting the vampiric content, because our safety and security, vampires of all ages, races, genders, as in two, and just every political background, like, we are actively like treated like dog shit, and people will try to hurt us. And I'm like thinking, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna rage bait someone that isn't mentally there. And I've had someone point a pistol at my face, threatening to shoot me over vampirism, because they knew what I was. And that was a situation I'll probably never talk about on YouTube, like the details of it, because it was kind of horrific. Again, like, I have a pistol myself, but I'd rather try to enjoy myself. Trying to get caught up with a lot of chaos in my life, start a business amongst other things. And I don't really have as much time for videos, right? Because videos on spiritual vampirism are more well thought out, and political ones aren't. They just kind of come from the heart, or especially natural philosophy. So it's generally like I have to put in thought to make it actually useful to people, right? I've also had a few fellow astral vampires that, again, like our obscurity, they like the status quo, request that I take my videos down. I'm not going to do that. I'm sure they will become unlisted again at some point, but I don't know. My dreams usually come true when they're consistent or whatever, because I thought maybe there's some deep-rooted subconscious fear of what would happen if I, what would happen if I became, like, publicly associated with these types of things. And I'm like, no, I'm not afraid. I mean, I've already posted videos on it. I've already been through the worst. But just because I've been through the worst doesn't mean I want to continue to go through the worst. And I'm like, and then a few people I knew were interested in the subject, and I realized that some of my videos were like one of the first search results for astral vampirism. And I'm like, it's a big world, but it's also a small world, unfortunately, and some situations ought to be played carefully, right? I would say if you play your cards right, but the house always wins, right? So sometimes it's better to run the casino than attempt to be a gambler. And again, gambling can be fun, but it's not really worth it. Gambling in general, as I always say, every amount of money you make should be through your own hard work, right? And with everything else in life, if the only way to win is to ensure that you win and not just leave it to chance, why would you leave anything else to chance, right? There's just a lot of financial stuff I'm worrying about. And, I have so many videos where I'm like, and then I'm going to post this video. Haven't worked on it yet. And, I don't know. I have the videos unlisted. If someone really wants to see them, I can send them like links and stuff. But I just sense bad omens, and I'm careful about that. I'm very good with my instinct, my intuition, and I know when things are to be best avoided. And still, there was only so much on astral vampirism I could post that I knew how to make sense of. I'll probably unlist the astral vampirism 101 videos, but the rest I'll probably keep unlisted for a time. I'm not sure. There's already a few videos that I have never posted that I was working on, and I'm like, I have so many more important things in my life to worry about at the current moment. I'm not sure if I can afford to invest as much time into this as I should, especially given that my fiance is sick and I need to bring most of my attention to her. That's one of the big reasons, because family comes first. Your tribe, your unit comes first. So it's been a difficult situation. She's not doing well, so that's kind of also one of the reasons I've been absent. But yeah,